Yan, tamang-tama. Kasama po natin this morning si Ms. Sheila Viesca, ang Personal Effectiveness Coach and Corporate Communications Guru. Dahil this morning po, ang magiging topic po natin is how to manage stress. Yan.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ma'am Sheila.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ayan.
At kasama ko ngayon, Rina, ang aking stress reliever. Himas-himas lang.
Business stress ball.
Anong name ni baby? Baby?
This is Gabrielle.
Hi, Gabrielle. Good morning to you too.
Kasi
Ayan.
Michelle, ang dami nagsasabi, di ba, na a way to a better life is a stress-free life. Problem is, stress is inevitable sa buhay natin.
Yes.
Kasi it's part of
life.
survival.
Activity.
To make, di ba, for us when we work, may kakibat na stress yan. So ano ba, how do we manage stress?
Yeah. Well, Diego, let's start with that. Stress is definitely a part of life. But we should not make them our way of life. Yung body natin, merong coping mechanism talaga, fight or flight. And we are able to produce yung hormones, activated yung cortisol natin para mag-respond properly to stress. So, kahit wala tayong ginagawa, may mga reaction na mangyayari. So we might as well manage it well. Kung may kakayahan tayong i-manage or i-control. For instance, anything that affects our mood, affects our mind. So kung negative yung surrounding mo, naturally magiging stress ka kahit wala dyan yung main cause of stress mo. And if your environment is clear of obstructions or anything negative, kanina maganda yung mga pinapanood natin nung pinalabas earlier in the earlier segment. So, naaayon din doon kung ano yung nararamdaman natin. And madalas natin pinag-uusapan dito yung mga physical activities. Because definitely, the first manifestation of stress is in the physical. So, you feel tired, you feel enervated, you feel sad, yung emotional mo, physical and emotional. And thus, everything that you deal with, nagiging masyadong stressful, and you don't realize you end up becoming the source of stress for other people. Tapos nagbabackfire yun.
Sabi mo kanina, Ma'am Sheila, na stress is a part of our life already. But there's a saying na you need to choose your battle, diba? So how do you do it wisely? When you choosing your battle, ano ba yung dapat na nasa-stress ka? Ano yung dapat na-let go mo na? Parang ganon.
Well, it's really about framing, no? Mental framing. For instance, balikan natin ang ating stress reliever today. Mga 3 years old, tingnan niyo sila. Lahat ng bagay, they get excited, they get inspired,
so thankful.
Oo,
every
because
little things, diba?
yeah, kids have the ability to look at the brighter side of life, to look at the positive, and not dwell too much on the negative. But for some reason, that genius that we have as children slowly disappears as we get to focus on life and the wrong side of life. Kung ano yung kailangan natin problemahin, kung ano yung kailangan nating pagtuunan ng pansin at pag-usapan extensively. For what? For us to feel worse about the situation. Or for us to feel good while talking about something negative. But in the process, nai-imbibe natin kung ano yung mas pinag-uusapan natin.
Miss Sheila, merong mga nagsasabi na nasi-stress, tapos meron nagsasabi na nabe-burnout na sila. How do you differentiate the two of them?
Yeah.
Stress and burnout.
Yeah, Kika, yung stress is the feeling of being overwhelmed. Masyadong maraming ginagawa or masyadong attached ka to anything, to someone. So you feel overwhelmed by that situation or feeling. And burnout naman, when stress gets compounded or tinatawag din na chronic stress, eventually you feel helpless, hopeless, and then worthless. So yung emptiness na yun, that is not a motivator, that is not a driver to do anything. You end up...
Naging stress reliever natin siya. Napapatawa
Ayan,
na tayo.
Pag may burnout na nangyari, you have to shift your focus. Kailangan i-distract mo yung sarili mo. Because no one else will be
Kumbaga,
able to
burnout
help
is the end product of
Sobrang
little bits of
compounded.
stress compounded together.
Yes.
Siguro self-care would help, no? Kasi minsan stressed ka dun sa isang tao, 'di ba? Sa workplace, for example, or sa bahay. If you practice self-care na, sige, I choose to stay away from this person or this situation, mas lesser yung stress, 'di ba? At iba-iba yung level of stress natin, katulad kung parent ka, meron kang teenager, 'di ba? O kaya naman sa bahay, wala kang helper and you have to do all the chores, ibang stress din yun. Siguro din we have to take time to pause, no? And pray.
Yeah, and in
Inhale, exhale.
Me time.
That's right. And in those moments, Beth, ang pinaka-importante, you learn to detach yourself a bit
Yes.
from the situation or the reason that you're stressed. Being detached does not mean that you have to be indifferent.
Yes.
May pakialam ka pa rin. But you're not so involved to the extent na hindi ka na makapag-isip.
Correct.
Diba? Kasi pag masyadong magulo yung sitwasyon, makikigulo ka pa ba? You have to really get yourself out of the frame.
Correct.
To look at the situation from outside and get to control the game.
How do you
better.
define detachment? Because there are some instances, Miss Sheila, na you cannot really detach when everything is centered around your ability to solve the problems of those around you. For example, case in point, when my two parents were dying, at the same time, ako yung oldest, when I wanted to detach, I couldn't. Because if I detached, ako yung kuya ng lahat, ako yung natitira. Kasi mom and dad, sabay ICU, di ba? How do you then say detach? Do you take a step out, buy a cup of coffee, and then go back to resuming it? Parang 5-minute detachment, does that suffice?
Actually, that's a very good point, Diego. What works for one person does not necessarily work for another.
Yes.
You may feel that 5 minutes is a long time enough for you to detach yourself from that situation. And what we call detachment is also self-care naman. If you're the person that everyone is relying on for support, emotional, physical, financial support, all the more you have to enrich yourself. So 5 minutes yan sa'yo. Yung iba naman, sige, kargahin na natin.
Hindi ko may ganyan kaya.
Ayan, sa akin, 1 minute lang, okay na yan. Simas-simas lang ng konti, Pero yung iba naman, 1 hour or 1 day, kailangan mag-meditate kung saang lugar yan.
Kaya kailangan mag-isa lang siya talagang totally isolated.
And again, detachment is not about you being indifferent. Kasi nandyan ka pa rin eh. You're still in that present moment. You're still with them. And you're still the person they can rely on. It's just that kailangan mong i-channel yung energy mo somehow. Maghanap ka ng ibang gagawin mo para hindi masyadong maubos yung panahon mo sa kakaisip at pagiging sa self-pity.
Tsaka minsan kasi nag-overthink tayo. Hindi pa nangyayari, iniisip na natin. Problema na
totoo
lagi.
yan.
Wala pa, di ba? Ako, I learned through the years sa mga problema na dumating in life, hindi lang sa family, maraming mga problems eh. Natutunan ko, Miss Sheila, na i-let go yung mga bagay na wala akong control. Kasi kung wala kang control, hindi mo masosolve eh. May mga ganong mga situation, may mga ganong mga kalagayan o mga pangyayari na hindi ikaw yung sosolve, wala kang magagawa. I've learned to stay away from the situation and do not overthink.
That's
Minsan
right.
yung sarili mo kalaban mo eh, di ba? Yung isip mo kalaban mo, kaya ka nasa stress.
Totoo yun. When we talk about the power of our mind, it's really about imagination.
Yes,
Parang may
overthinking.
sinabi sa'yo, "Uy, mananalo ka yata sa loto. I think nanalo ka na." Kahit wala pa sa yung pera, excited ka na, di ba?
Ako nga, sasabihan lang na nagsaset ng meeting yung boss. Naisip ko na ba tatanggalin na ba ako sa trabaho? Di ba parang nag-overthink ka na, yung pala dadagdagan yung sweldo mo, di ba? Kaso nag-worry ka na kasi bukas pa. So hindi ka nakatulog dahil iniisip mo na kung bakit ako kakausapin, baka mamaya tatanggalin na ako.
Baka mamaya i-reprimand ka pala.
Yung pala dodoble yung sweldo mo, nasayang yung isang araw mo kakaisip, di ba? At
Tapos
na-depress ka
nakaready
pa.
na yung sagot mo. Kung
Pwede na yung mga issue mo.
Ito may question tayo.
Sige nga.
Comfort food daw. Like
Nakakatulong
sweets.
ka talaga.
Nakakatulong or does it make things worse?
of course, Diego, anything that's too much,
Yeah.
no matter how good, is going to be bad for you. Yung comfort food, sweets give us that momentary
Yes.
high na bigla ka namang bagsak ang feeling after you consume them. But there are certain food items that you can that are go-to food, no, like black chocolate,
I
dark
heard, yeah,
chocolate.
oo.
Oo. Yes.
How about shopping? I
Ayun,
love.
Retail,
Ako-
retail therapy.
Ako kahit window shopping lang, pag
Masaya
stress na
ka na.
stress, oo, okay lang ako. Ito bibilin ko to pag meron akong extra
Pero I
budget.
think window shopping is okay, pero pag nag-shop ka na,
Eh, minimum
after
splurge
the
ka.
high and you go home,
That's the
Kasama
time you
loob
will
mo.
win na
O
wala
kaya,
kang money.
nag-shopping ka, tapos kung ano-ano yung kinain mo sa tabi-tabi.
Uy, problema ko yan. Problema ko yan. Paano naman yung stress eating, Miss Sheila? Kasi yung iba, yung stress, pwede nila, yung iba naman hindi kumakain kasi they have to focus on yung mga kailangan nilang gawin. Yung iba naman, they immerse themselves
Into
sa
food.
pagkain. Yung mga stress eating, paano mo ba ma-manage yan? Kasi what if yun yung what if yun yung parang relief
Outlet.
mo? You know, when the going gets tough.
The tough gets
Gets
going.
Oo.
The tough goes eating.
sinagutan mo kanina.
O, sa mga ganyang pagkakataon, again, our mind is our most powerful tool. Bibigyan mo ng time, gawin mong time-bound. So, sige, I'll allow myself to let loose and eat
binge.
whatever I want to eat
Today.
for 5 minutes, up to 30 minutes.
Reward
Ayan.
system.
Pag order
Oo,
ka
reward
pa lang, matagal na.
Oo, pero after that, focus ko na kung ano yung kinakain ko. Kasi kailangan mo yun. You don't want to be sorry about it. Na-solve na yung problem mo. Hindi ka na masyadong stress sa isang item. O tapos, ang poproblemahin mo naman, ang mahal ng pag-workout. Mag-enroll ka sa gym. Sa ang gym, wala ka namang time.
Tapos mga
Diba?
3 beses mo
Sayang
lang
lang.
pinuntahan.
Kapag nag-enroll
So
ka.
parang sinasabi mo, Miss Sheila, do not make decisions in a moment of stress.
Oo, because eventually that short-term solution becomes the next problem.
So parang you detach for kung ano yung ample time that doesn't affect everyone, then you make that decision after. Kung hindi ka makaka-apekto sa oras ng iba.
That's right. And at the end of the day, Diego, it's really all about us. It's all about
Correct, correct.
Oh, sabi natin, tayo lang inaasahan. But other people feel that kind of burden also.
Yes, or baka mas malala pa yung iba. Di ba
Oo.
sabi nila pagka ganyan yung sitwasyon mo, isipin mo na lang yung ibang tao na mas malala pa yung pinagdadaanan kesa sa'yo pero sila nagsusurvive.
Yeah.
So when you're stressed, Miss Sheila, anong first thing to do? Eh wala na, pumasok na yung stress sa sistema. So anong dapat gawin?
Okay.
Humingang malalim?
Oo. Focus your energy on everything that is good. Sige, umpisa natin just sa breathing process. You inhale everything that is good, and then you pause. You imagine
Nawala yung pizza niya! Sorry!
Yun, di ba? Pizza lang, stress na siya. You imagine everything that is good as you exhale whatever is good. Kasi kung ano man yung energy na binibigay.
Uy, wag niyo daw kuhanin yung pizza niya.
Nabatukan ka na ni
Ito.
Okay. Uy, nahulog na yan.
So, whatever energy you give out is the energy that you get back. Ako, ginutom siya.
Ginutom din ako eh.
Nainggit kami sa'yo,
Oo.
baby.
Do not allow
Okay.
yourself
Ano
to
yan?
go hungry for a very long time. Parang ito. Kasi eventually, hindi lang binge eating, kung ano yung nandyan, makakain mo.
Naku.
So, itime mo yan. Tapos tama rin dapat yung mga iniinom mo. Drink lots of liquids. Alam na
Water.
natin yung rule. Water. 8 glasses of water a day. Kung hindi ka man maka-8 glasses of water a day, yung tulog mo, kumpletohin mo. 8 hours. O gusto mo maganda skin mo, 7 hours at the very least. Gusto mo maganda skin mo, tapos...
Magpa-facial ka.
Oo.
Mag-facial mask ka.
Oo, lahat ng pwede mong gawin to feel good. Ay, ay.
I'll give it to you later.
Wag! Ikaw, lalaki yan.
Hindi, baka gusto niya tingnan yung color.
Crush ka niya.
Pinila.
cute.
And then meditate also. You can
Meditate, oo. Positive talaga, positive lahat. Kasi
Saka pagbabakasyon din.
oo.
Uy, sarap.
Yes.
Sarap yun.
And then when, of course, you're thinking about it, pag nagbakasyon ka, kailangan nakapag-ipon ka muna.
Kung hindi, mas-stress ka din.
After the vacation, stress ka ulit.
Oo. Kasi iniisip mo paano
Pagbayaran
ka
na ng
makakabayad,
bills.
paano ka makakauwi, and what will happen when you go back to work para makabayad ka ng utang. So, lahat yan, we can manage well by being diligent
Correct.
in thinking about the situation, kung sino yung mga involved. Tapos, isa pa rin. Tulad ng mga...
Baka iniisip niya, pagka buto lang po ako. Hindi po ako naman.
Baby, baka mahilig sa bulalo.
Oh my God, si Miguel, paglaki, ganito na.
Oh my God.
Hindi, pero Ma'am Sheila, is it also true na mas marunong mag-handle ng stress ng mga babae because
That's it.
they can multitask?
Uy,
So ba yun?
Well, Rina, much has been said about and against multitasking. But definitely, there's some truth to it. Now, you can, females are able to cope better because we can channel our energy towards things that are creative. Parang ganito, nanggugulo tong batang to. Kikilitiin ko lang siya, ayan, habang nagsasalita ako.
Tsaka kasi yung mga babae mas open sa feelings, di ba?
Yeah.
Mas
Yes.
nag-share. Eh, yung mga lalaki, kahit magtanong ng direksyon, nahihiya eh.
That's right.
Crush niya si Tita Rina.
That gives us more options, no? To,
Alam mo, perfect talaga sa topic. Eh.
perfect talaga eh, oo. Ayan.
Pizza kasi niya, bigyan mo na rin.
Bone, gusto mo ng bone? Gusto mo ng bone?
Ayun, no? Pero sa mga, Sheila, ma-share ko lang, doon sa mga nanay na stressed sa mga bata, tapos kailangan ikaw rin yung gagawa ng mga household chores. Ano lang din, magpa-prioritize ka lang din para hindi ka ma-stress. Alin ba yung mas importante? Alin yung mga mas unang gawin? Mag-alaga ng bata o maglinis ng bahay? Siyempre, yung bata palagi. So,
That's
ano lang,
right.
meron lang time management din, kailangan din yun. Tapos, focus lang din. Yan, makakatulong.
Yes.
At saka
And-
mga call a friend. Ayan.
Call a
Si Kikay, laki ng bill dito sa bahay dyan eh. Nasa ko.
Lahat tinatawagan ko.
Stress ka ba? Stress ka ba?
Ako ang stress hotline natin.
So, lahat ng mga pinag-uusapan natin to, mga matters of common sense. But they're not really commonly applied. Diba? So, ang mga tips na naibigay sana sa mga mothers, sa mga teachers even, alalahanin natin. And even this one thing, count our blessings.
Yes, correct.
Tingnan na, as we look at the child who's able to find fulfillment in a piece of pizza pie. Diba, masaya na siya. Ayan, fulfilled na siya. Tayo, ang daming nangyayaring magaganda sa buhay natin and we miss out on them because we get
Correct.
focused on that one item that stresses us out. And tao lang naman, totoong mahirap gawin to rise above that situation and to have to be the better person kasi naka-tunnel vision ka eh pag under stress ka. Pero yun, detach yourself and then be time-bound, focus on the good, and eliminate those items in your life that do not allow you to evolve.
Correct. Pag wala na talagang wala nang pag-asa.
Galing, galing na explanation.
Let go.
Ma'am Sheila, saan po ulit ang TalkShop at ang mga social media accounts niyo po?
Yeah, thank you. You can check us out at www.talkshop.ph and you can drop us a note on Facebook, Sheila Viesca or TalkShop. And then, if you want to call us for a free assessment and schedule of classes, it's 0917-877-5588 and 894-5588.
Thank you, Miss Sheila. Once again.
Oo, pinawisan ako kay Gab.